Hello, and welcome from all of us at IoT 83. Thank you for joining our webinar on the criticality of application enablement platforms for IoT. To start, we see that IoT is delivering high value across vertical markets. IoT is trending to create from $4 to $11 trillion in economic value by 2025. So clearly, IoT is well beyond the hype curve and deep into the implementation phase across multiple industries and multiple product applications. Based on this, the questions for business leaders become: what concrete use cases will create this value for me? How do I implement this for my operations? And what is my cost, risk, and time to market to capture this value? And it's this last question that has stopped or killed many IoT programs. Solving this is what application enablement platforms are all about and where they shine. The three main reasons that enterprise-grade IoT is so hard are the inherently diverse nature of IoT to begin with. Below that, the IoT platform itself is fundamentally difficult to implement. There are complicated big data infrastructure components that need to be handled and managed and implemented into a total complete platform. There are steep engineering learning curves to let this happen. This all results in a slow and expensive time to value in creating IoT applications on a reliable, scalable, and secure IoT platform. And it is not only necessary to handle these two rather challenging components, but you also have to have an operational architecture and operational tools that are appropriate for managing cost, both from a processing cost perspective as well as from an operational cost perspective, to deliver the always-on capabilities that are required for IoT. When you look at the ways to make this happen, open source technology is a great IoT enabler, but a huge hill to climb. Organizations require a tremendous amount of investment to learn and understand all of these tools and to build them into a coherent, secure, scalable, and reliable IoT platform. An alternative is to use the powerful IoT as a service tools that are provided by the likes of AWS and Azure. But again, understanding and mastering these tools is a very complex, time-consuming, and expensive development and operational cost, as well as risk. But no matter which way you go, what you need is a coherent and complete IoT platform solution. Each layer has to be complete, secure, reliable, and flexible. At the bottom is the web tier for at-speed security, load balancing, web services, and DNS. Next is the extract, transfer, and load tier for at-speed data ingestion and data transformation. And then the database tier for highly scalable, reliable big data configuration and storage. Above that is the platform tier for user applications, logic, analytics, and custom applications themselves. And at the top is the visualization tier for multi-role, multi-device, multi-tenant application creation. At the bottom, the more coherent, extensible, and complete the platform, the lower the long-term risk, cost, and time to market. If we look at this, how this has transformed over time, leading up to the availability of application enablement platforms, it's easy to understand why so many projects would fail. Again, this is cost, risk, and time to market. At the beginning, only the major consulting companies or very large OEMs were able to even offer IoT platforms, and they were extremely expensive to build. With the introduction of IoT as a service from the likes of AWS or Azure, the cost of building an IoT platform fell, but the cost still remains very high to put together a complete enterprise-grade IoT platform. On the right, if we look at the cost to develop an application, at the beginning it was almost as high as building the platform itself, because in essence that's what you had to do, build a complete coherent platform in order to deliver your application. This has continued to fall over time from a consulting development perspective, as well as from an IoT as a service perspective, from an IoT platform provider perspective, but something revolutionary has happened. With the advent of IoT application enablement platforms, the cost to build enterprise-grade applications has fallen dramatically. Still, building prototypes or low-res IoT is getting easier, connecting a few devices, adding some logic, providing dashboards, and even some scale. But creating an IoT prototype or narrow scope application may not be terribly hard. It's also not industrial. So what are we missing? We're missing all of the underlying capabilities. The ability to integrate multiple databases and data lake tools, cloud-to-edge integration, transform and normalize diverse data from multiple different devices and flows, to be able to easily integrate with third-party applications, to make it easy to integrate with brownfield software, existing software that may be very important to the IoT application itself. We're missing the tools to simplify the complexity of IoT, the ability to integrate analytics and fast logic creation, to build workflows for IoT automation, to have efficient cost at scale, and the very important always-on DevOps tools. And finally, that the platform itself needs to be secure, reliable, and easy to run. This is what an application enablement platform provides. So what is an application enablement platform? Per IoT Analytics, AEPs provide 8 key functions to accelerate value creation: the connectivity and normalization, device management, database management, processing and action management, logic, rules and analytics, visualizations and dashboards, platform management tools, again for this always-on IoT capability, and then the external interface connectors to build a broad system. For Maxim Research, using AEPs solves almost all of the obstacles when building a scalable IoT application, and this is propelling the growth of the IoT market. So the result is agility, lower cost, risk, and time to market, and the ability to make an immediate impact with your IoT program. So IoT 83's answer to these 3 central challenges of IoT application creation is first to build a system that is the underlying scalable and secure IoT platform core. Our particular core has been proven to 65 million connected devices and not only scales up, but also scales down to be very cost effective across multiple applications. On top of this, we manage the diversity of IoT applications with our no-code and low-code application creation tools. And then at the bottom, integrate the support for all of this with sophisticated DevOps, scalability, and cost management tools for low cost to run from a compute perspective, as well as from a management perspective. So the application enablement solution that we have leverages the best open source software. The loosely coupled layered architecture allows open source software as needed so that we can update the system when new open source powerful tools are available. All of this is the underlying proven elastic core, all integrated to provide the IoT application services that you need without the headache and heartache of building it yourself. And integrated into this is the powerful application creation tools. Taking a deeper look at the application creation tools, what we provide is a streamlined flow for fast solution creation. The connection manager allows you to connect to IoT assets, think devices, but also data flows. It's really at this point not IoT, but IO flows, if you will. Connect to databases, connect to third-party software, connect to things, connect to other systems. The next stage in the pipeline is the dynamic data management. Here, you transform the data for your applications. You've got multiple different data types coming into the system. With the dynamic ETL, you have an intuitive and friendly way to transform this data, create new collections, create transforms on those collections, and build the data models that you need for your sophisticated IoT capabilities. The next stage of the pipeline is to build the business logic. Now, this can be as simple as creating set points and triggers when combinations of set points or telemetry data exceed certain thresholds and firing off actions. Or it can be more sophisticated where you integrate algorithms or diagnostics or other complicated business logic tools as code modules that simply run on top of the scalable elastic core for enhanced reliability. The next stage in the pipeline is an integrated AI and ML workflow and set of tools to make it easy to create new analytics into your application, pull them back into the business logic to create yet more powerful overall solutions. The Dashboard Studio allows you to create meaningful dashboards of various types, but we also include a large set of templates for fast application creation. In the Application Creator, you take all of this that you've done and roll that into an application that is multi-role, multi-device, multi-function, and multi-tenant. Another way to look at this is not only as a pure IoT solution, but also as a way to interconnect all of the different capabilities and needs of your business. Again, at the Connection Manager, we see the connection of various types of flows, here emphasizing Internet of Things type flows, but these could also be other devices or systems or capabilities. In the device management, connecting to multiple existing applications, new applications, and actually performing data lake-like operations. In the business logic section, connecting to essential enterprise tools like Salesforce or Oracle or ServiceNow. In the AI and ML insights, you can easily export and import data from the likes of AWS or Azure or IBM Watson or TensorFlow, working with those tools and then pulling those insights into the process flow for optimization of your IoT solution. The Dashboard Studio can push data to Tableau, Looker, Qlik, others, so that your business information tools are integrated into the overall system. And finally, the Application Creator can launch multiple multi-tenant, multi-role, multi-function applications. So, you can quickly integrate edge devices and flows to streamline your operations. It's intuitive to monitor and analyze IoT data and then optimize this all for operational results. You can aggregate asset data, trigger on events, create new algorithms or rule-based telemetry tests, create digital twins, or even create AI ops with machine learning and AI insights and prescriptions. All of this feeding to recommended actions for your operations, call centers, field service, or whatever it is that you are focused on to optimize using your IoT solution. One example of the IoT workflow advantage is this tight coupling between data transformation, data storage, and new business logic creation. In the dynamic ETL, you can do data transforms, aggregations on derived data, actions on event triggers, or custom reporting on data, or other custom business logic. The dynamic ETL dramatically simplifies data transforms without platform code changes. This then, working in conjunction with the data that has been transformed, is the policy and code engine. Here, you can deploy action on event logic, single or chained Lambda functions, at-speed analytics execution, complex event processing, APIs to other application, and the code engine enables the creation of custom business logic by Qlik or by custom algorithm implementation. We know of no other platform that has this power and flexibility for fast and scalable application creation. So here we're just trying to show that there's a lot of different tools available for logic creation and total solution creation using the Flex83 platform. It can be as simple as just clicking to configure your devices into the workflows for a no-code solution where you build a complete application with professional results just with clicks. Or maybe you need new connectors and new data transforms, new Lambda code, but then you just use clicks to develop your UI UX and build your application. The idea here is with Flex83, the simple remains simple, but we also streamline the complex. So the no-code and low-code workflows accelerate powerful results. Let's the simple be simple, and you just click to configure. Go in and connect all of your devices, configure them, and the system will automatically generate a broad set of very powerful dashboards to connect, monitor, manage, and optimize your IoT assets. With low code, you can leverage all of the different components of this workflow to add the magic to your IoT application. Per KPMG, low-code platforms can dramatically speed the execution of sophisticated enterprise-class applications that incorporate complex business logic, automate workflows, and case management activities, and integrate with existing information systems, and also enable a slick user experience. Forrester found that low-code software helps developers make cloud-native applications more than 10 times faster, with 70% fewer resources for web and mobile, with drag-and-drop components and model-driven logic. This is what we're providing with the Flex83 Application Enablement Platform. A couple of other examples of how you can use the system. Well, yeah, you can use the system just as an end-to-end IoT solution, but you can also use the system to expand the scope of your capabilities. For example, you can use IoT83's Flex platform as an on-ramp for new devices and data flows. You can use it northbound to connect to other software systems. You can use it for extended processing capabilities using modern programming technologies, or you can use it for advanced data analytics diversity. So there's a tremendous amount of ways that you can use the platform as middleware to build and enhance your enterprise applications. On the top, we see all of these different data forms and data types that can be integrated and normalized into the IoT system using our ETL processing capabilities. This can be pushed into a normalized data lake for unified data access. So all of your different northbound applications can have a common interface to the data that you have available. So if we look at the impact on delivery, we're all about fast time to market and being ready for immediate scale. The old way of building IoT is expensive, risky, and slow, and application enablement platforms change all that. Even with the great tools from the likes of AWS and Azure, you still have to build, curate, understand, compose, test, and validate the components of the IoT system that you put together. And this is extremely expensive. Whether it's from IoT83 or some other application enablement competitor, it is dramatically different when you try to put together a solution using a platform that is built already for reliability and scale, and also has integrated tools to accelerate application development. So, the Application Enablement Platform, no-code and low-code methodologies enable rapid application development. This lets you prototype, test, refine, and launch in fast cycles to propel your IoT and digital transform initiatives forward. This was impossible before. From a productivity perspective, application enablement platforms make a huge difference. What you want is your application and your business logic. With an application enablement platform, you can get straight to it. There's no need to design, code, and validate the underlying plumbing of the solution. This is normally at least 70% of the cost. Using application creation tools, ordinary developers become full stack and extremely capable developers. There's a lot of work already present, a lot of tools and capabilities and templates already present in the application that you can just use, and this eliminates work. And finally, smaller teams can rapidly build, validate, and deploy sophisticated applications very quickly. So the amount of people that it takes to produce a successful application is far smaller. So from a time to impact perspective, reduce your cycles by up to 80%. So one of the things we want to highlight is the continuum of solutions that an application enablement platform like Flex83 provides. This continuum of solutions spans vertical markets and project scope. So regardless of the industry, scale, or type of solution, The Application Enablement Platform provides this continuum of capabilities and service. Whether you're a large Industry 4.0 program focused on smart edge processing, or perhaps you're a small startup focusing on building management, or building a very high-scale, high-speed processing element for telecommunications, building smart city deployments, manufacturing process optimization, smart fleet applications, the Application Enablement Platform provides a continuum of services across scalability, across the capabilities that you're trying to deploy to create exactly what you need for your IoT application solution. IoT 83's Application Enablement Solution also provides you with a continuum of services. This provides multiple advantages to your business across a lot of different dimensions. From a business agility perspective, RAD processes unite your teams. Product management, engineering, sales, and even customers become part of this continuous innovation and deployment cycle. From a development perspective, you can use your own team, use our team, let us train your team. You can integrate your partners into this process. From an ownership perspective, you can build on our open system to accelerate results, but you always own the IP of the application that is created there. The platform's multi-purpose. It's for your team, for your partners, for your customers, and you can create multiple solutions. From a scalability perspective, you can start small and pay as you grow, or use our SaaS platform or your own cloud, and we have virtually unlimited scale. From a deployments perspective, you can deploy using our software as a service solution, platform as a service solution, platform as a platform solution. You can deploy as IoT appliances for on-premise solutions. You can deploy what you need for your particular solution and business requirements. So we provide a continuum of agility and a continuum of value. Develop, deploy, own, and scale. Another dimension of the continuum of services and capabilities that we provide is illustrated with this hierarchical view of IoT deployments. On the top, we have multiple application, multi-tenant, multi-cloud IoT solutions for extensive IoT processing. Below that, a smaller instance of IoT 83 could be deployed on-premise, for example, or this could be in your own private cloud. Scaled down still farther, Method 83 capabilities or Flex 83 can be deployed as smart edge appliances. And all of these can be used in a very tight coupling between smart gateways and end devices for intelligent edge deployments. So in the end, application enablement platforms are all about value creation. It's not about the technology. Application enablement platforms are about accelerating your business results. It's all about driving operational efficiency, service efficiency, maintenance efficiency, asset lifetime management, or the creation of entirely new products for your business and business processes. So in conclusion, Flex 83 and our Application Enablement Platform provides the new way of creating IoT applications. It's fast, it's efficient, and it's available now. IoT 83 provides a continuum of value to connect anything at any scale for any vertical, and it's agile and efficient. So dramatically lower your risk, cost, and time to market with Application Enablement Platforms, the new way for development of IoT applications. Give us a call, visit our website, sign up for a free trial of Flex 83 now. Thank you.